Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Because this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Broderick Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it deep. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
They might not make it to the national championship. So. Okay.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Guzman. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up, throws incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. But this one has an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
There's a 1st and 10 play. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's going to take off here. The stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Huskers will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the defense look slow that time.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Ball handed off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. It's press coverage now for these DBs. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some open field ahead. The 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back to do a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The important third down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to pass. It's Guzman. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, tie. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well. pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Guzman. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled, but forced down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Guzman. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting...
And it's intercepted.
Oh, that's a bullshit.
Not much on the return, but they snuck out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They'll run it here. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
It's a quick grab.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? 0 running room. Stop.
Take him out for
line of scrimmage. It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
BT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Guzman. Receiver makes the catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Running with purpose. Breaking free at the 35. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The completion sets up a second down play. Catch made on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Return is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff.
Personal foul. Unnecessary rough. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Guzman. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the junior gets home, making a sack there. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They'll hand it off. We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
I think my 4th and 4. The second one.
It'll bring up 4th down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Guzman. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Will hand it off. Here's a jet sweep. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
And they'll give it to the back. In the clear at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play that needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The completion makes it second down. Motion now from the tight end. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, tie. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Again, makes it second and medium. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Guzman. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defense.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Alabama. And this one is getting ugly. And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The shotgun running play call. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it to the left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 10. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Heading left after the handoff. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Makes a quick grab. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
The quarterback is set. A 15-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Got him, he's sacked.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And they will try out the field goal team here. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner being brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback just kneels down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotion.